Alright, welcome. As you can see, I've finally gotten my green screen up and running. Almost. There's a little bit of patch in the corner around here somewhere. Lots of patch. Okay. And we're playing the Town of Light today, and probably Thursday too. I don't know much about this other than it's supposed to be sort of based on real life, and it's about a mental asylum, so lots of spooky wheelchairs. We're gonna definitely exceed our quota today, so let's just dig right in. What's this diary thing? Oh, did I accidentally load the DLC? I didn't mean to do that. Oops. I'll just quit right out. Return to menu. Yeah, return to menu. Or maybe that was just a really intense interactive menu. Okay, new game. Town of Light is based on real events, places, and researches concerning mental illness and the life of patients in lunatic asylums from the beginning of the 20th century until their closure. It contains stories which may be disturbing. The characters and names are fictitious, and any reference to people living or dead is purely incidental. This game uses an artistic interpretation of a former Italian psychiatric institution for dramatic purposes. Please note that mental health services have radically improved around the world. So, you know, it's all set. If you think you may have psychological problems, please speak to a local doctor or specialist that is in the 21st century. Okay. It's okay to be crazy. Volterra, 1942. Italian's one of the accents that I can't do.
What's happened? What is this place? Maybe Maybe I'm dead. I can't see any light. Maybe I am
Well,
dead.
starting off honest. Good.
I can't get up. What's going on? What's happening to me? There's no one here, but these noises. God, my head is killing me. I can't keep my eyes open.
Reality fades away and my skin has gone. Every breath of wind is excruciatingly painful. Did you know that there's a skeleton inside of you right now? It's true. There's at least one in this room, in the room that you're in. Maybe more. Scary but true facts. Loading, now please wait. The loading has finished, now the waiting has commenced. Hey, how's it going? Yep. Alright, so. This is kind of slow too. Is it smooth on your end or? It's not as smooth, but it's not dead like it was the other day. It's about the same as what I have. Before it was like, it looked frozen almost. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, really? So it still doesn't look good, huh? Hold on a sec. Okay, how about this? Better? Yes, no, lag gone. Smoother. Oh, I'm just gonna play it and If the frame rate's good, the frame rate's good, and if it's not, then it's not. Here's a picture. Here's another picture. Okay. All I can do is open and close things. First food rationing improvements. On April 20th, bread rations increased 50 grams per day. An extra kilogram per month of soup products, agricultural labor treatment reform, and extraordinary marmalade distribution. Ooh, marmalade. Aren't we fancy? Incredible anti-aircraft victory. 159 aircraft shot down in 24 hours by the German Continental Air Defense. Major Russian operation northwest of Jassy. Enemy convoy scattered in the Mediterranean. 2 destroyers and 6 merchant vessels sunk. Fierce murder in San Cassiano, April 14th, 1944. Julia Kay, a young woman from a respectable family, was brutally murdered near her home. Police are investigating. Possible political motive emerges. Julia Kay, distressed but held up by their faith. Her mother, Irene E., father Eric, and her sister, Martha, deliver the grievous news. The funeral will take place in La Romola on Sunday, April 16th at 3:30 p.m., starting from the house of the deceased, April 13th, 1944. Okay. Oh, it's just an old can or something. Okay, so that was this building. Okay, good. But still not great. Just kind of eh. It's not perfect for me, so like it's weirdly low for me. I turned off the camera. Huh. It could just be my internet's not great today. For some reason. It's right now lower than it should be. Ah. Title credits. Interesting. That is a very they have like a razor, like a suicide razor for a logo. That's wonderful.
This place. Time. Memory.
this place. Administrative file of Amara, admitted on June 15th, discharged on, transferred on, died on November 8th. Okay. Discharge readmission document. There's a bunch of info. She's a widow, early dementia. Transfer to asylum observation rooms. Yeah, walk through forest, then credits. Yay! No, it's the beginning of the game.
The only thing I remember clearly is Charlotte, my doll.
Okay. I shall look for a doll. Other than that, there's not much besides useless paperwork. Oh, that's locked. Haven't found any locked things before, and this is gonna be, yeah, due to foliage.
No, she's freezing. She's alone. Let's look for her.
You seem like a particularly sane individual, person I'm playing as. No, it's actually, I'm not getting the amount that I've set it to, so I think it's just that my internet is not great. I don't know what it is. You know what? Let me try something real quick.
Let's search the wards on the upper floor. There's a plan on the wall which shows their location.
Okay. So it should be fine. Actually, on Twitch, it's running fine. So YouTube is just kind of slow. But it's kind of inconsistent for me. But YouTube is having some problems. So that's what that is. Twitch seems to be fine. YouTube is consistently slow, and internet on my end is kind of iffy. So if you want to try it on Twitch, you might have a better experience. Aha. Though this doesn't help much. The civilized person does not spit on the ground and does not swear God. More stuff. Here's what I brought. Bunch of clothes and stuff. Pictures. There's a person. There's a door. A door, not a bore. Ooh. Volterra on Podesta. Please kindly notify any relatives of death of inviting them to cover burial expenses, failing which corpse will be sent to Pisa for study purposes. Cost 100. Dr. S. Have you seen my stuffed animal? There's no power. The master switch is near the Calm Women ward. The Calm Women ward. Okay. Elevator. Oh my god, it actually works. And that's just a wall with a JPEG. You know what? I don't particularly trust that elevator. I'm gonna take the stairs. Get a little workout. Now that looks like something I want to be hooked up to. Oh yeah. Did you know you'll get better if you cut out part of your brain? It's true. They voted on it at the science convention. Patient transfer document, psychiatric hospital transfer, file name and surname. Did they actually just forget to put something there and file name as a placeholder? Surname, Fanti Clemente. Paternity, Luigi, deceased. Place of birth, Pomerance. Age, 37 years. Date of admission, July 7th, 1937. 20 dates, deceased at 6 p.m.
Let's find Charlotte. She's alone. She's alone in the dark.
Charlotte? I found Charlotte.
Mummy took good care
Ugh.
of Charlotte. She tucked her in, hugged her, gave her cuddles and kisses. She was very affectionate and loving. Nothing bad happened to Charlotte, and that surprised me. I didn't understand. At first, I was quite scared. I was afraid that she wanted to hurt me. I lived in constant fear that Mom would abandon her.
Oh, creepy shadows.
Because I didn't deserve to live. I didn't deserve to be loved.
Synapsi menu.
It's cold and it's dark. Look, she's cold. She'll get ill. We can take care of her. Nobody can stop us. Charlotte is a good girl.
That's right. Oh. Those are cutscenes. Medical records. No documents. New chapter 2. Aha! Get out of here. This isn't time for Warriors Orochi. The Town of Light. The end. Okay. Clicking these does nothing. Alright. I guess I have to find a way to warm you up. However that is. Oh, what's this
Those
thing?
lamps could make the room warmer. But Charlotte's not happy. She doesn't feel well.
Well, we'll just have to make her feel differently. Won't we? How's this? Is this something that'll make you feel better? Machine with a bunch of buttons and creepy things. Oh. Oh, open up.
Charlotte is cold. Let's take her somewhere warm.
Okay. Can't do that yet. Those don't open. Do I have a sprint? Oh, jeez. That's it. That's a ton of options all at once. I suppose I don't have a sprint. Oh, what's in here? I haven't been. Bleh. Ugh. Oh. It's like a weird, what's his name? I want to say H.R. Geiger, but that sounds like somebody else.
I saw a wheelchair on the ground floor. It's comfortable there, and we can put Charlotte somewhere warm.
That's a good idea you had. I never would have thought of that. No, who's H.R. Geiger? That's gonna bother me, so I'm gonna look it up. I love this little web browser. H.R. Geiger. Who is that? I know this is a huge waste of time, but it's gonna drive me insane. And it's apparently, yeah. Oh, it is that guy. The guy that does like this crazy weird stuff. That designed Aliens. The alien from Aliens. Looks like something he'd draw. And there's apparently more. Oh no, it's just that. Oh no, there is more. Ugh. No. Why would you? Tintura decantariae, Estrato fluido de Grindelia. Don't know what that means. Oddly enough, with most European languages, most Western European languages, I could generally get a grasp of what it means, but not Italian. Oh, that's what the elevator's for.
Charlotte will be comfy here. But it's cold. No, it's cold. Don't shiver, Charlotte. The cold will go away. It'll go away.
It'll go away? We're gonna take you somewhere nice and warm. Oh, the elevator is already here. No. Oh, what a fool I was. A tremendous fool. In you go. So this is built pre-war. Jesus.
The cold has gone away
Yay.
now. You see? The light, the warmth. We can do it. The cold will go away. It has to. Now we can enter the ward where everything started.
Oh boy.
It all began in the observation ward
Oh right,
on
I
the
remember
ground
now.
floor.
Okay. That's the problem with these walking simulator type of games, which I didn't think this was. I thought this was more like a little more like a less actiony Outlast. I thought there would be actual things around. The problem with with these is that you have all this place, all this space, but oh, I like how the hallway's stretching. That's cool. A lot of the times it just doesn't tell you where to go, or you could just go anywhere. And ooh, strong. That's good. Even though this is literally just hold W to fun, that's strong. Really intense depth of field or view.
One day I turned off the light, but it didn't go dark.
Uh-huh.
It was a limitless immensity, a blinding, merciless light. I was 16 years old, and I was afraid, always afraid, a fear that wore me down. I needed help, but I couldn't speak. I was terrified of everything, even thinking. They said they were taking me to a place where the fear would go away, where I would get better. I stopped living in there. They dragged me away and stripped off all my clothes, everything. I tried to explain what was going on in my head. They tied me to the bed for days. I was alone with my nightmares. It wasn't fear anymore. It was madness. And when you're mad, you cease to exist.
Ooh, flashback. Hello, are you a sane person? I mean, you shouldn't be, but can I talk to you? Ooh.
She was my only hope in this hell.
Yes!
I was descending down, down among the damned. But that woman and her smile kept me alive.
And then she burned away. Okay.
The door is locked from the outside.
Well, then how did I get in here?
Here, the doors can only be locked and unlocked from the outside.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay. Well then... Oh. Scamper, scamper, scamper. I kind of know nothing's down there, but I can't help my video game instinct of go the opposite direction because there's probably a secret there. What's in here? Rusted junk. This seems to be progress after all. I mean, in so much as crumbling bricks in a old rusted bathroom can be considered progress. Wait. Maybe not. No. I was wrong. Okay, this is gonna move at some point, and it's gonna freak me out because it's not gonna move for a lot of times, and then it is. Okay, where was the person from last time? Is that you over there? No. You? Oh, I feel really bad playing this. It's like spot your one friend. They're here somewhere, but you can't recognize them. Why are you naked? Could it be you? I don't think so, but... Huh. Freedom! Oh. No, come back here. That's mine. You can't take my one thing. Oh no. Are you a creepy rapist? Then I don't remember what happened after that.
He laughed,
Oh,
panted, and slobbered
he was a
all
creepy
over me.
rapist.
It hurt me when he touched me. I thought I'd suddenly split open with a loud crack, and I would be shattered into pieces. I felt fragile, sick, dirty, degraded. All I could do was clutch Charlotte tightly while Renee obeyed. He was the master in the realm of light. I was being consumed by the evil act I had committed. I threw up and could feel hell getting closer and closer. Those tests the doctors did to me. They said there was something growing inside, and they wanted to drag it out of me.
No. That's terrible. It'd be great if they fired that guy. That would be great. They probably didn't. Definitely didn't get arrested or anything like that. That would be crazy. That's something, you know, someone who lives in a building like this would say. What's new? Just some cutscenes and stuff. I still don't have any medical records. That's interesting. I only have the one diary page. Okay, so how do I get more of these? Because it seems like that is the goal. Creepy. Alright, Dear Mr. Director, the present letter is to recommend you to your precious attention, Mrs. Irene K., admitted in your institute last 12th April. Sure of your special attention to the unfortunate woman, our dear friend, I beg you to provide for her every need. The family will satisfy every expense. For any concerns, please contact Italian Mr. Attilio D., who will personally come to visit. Sincerely yours, Cardinal G. Italian Mr. What is that? Like Monsignor or something? Monsignor? This is what every asylum needs: a shopping cart full of cardboard boxes and empty wine bottles. You know what? This is like where every other game just has an abandoned rusty wheelchair. Like, what's this doing here? There's two of them. One's half buried. There's no other wheelchairs. There should be a million of them, but instead they've got rusty carts. What's going on? That's why this place had to close down. Not Not enough wheelchairs. Also the rapes. Probably the rapes mostly. Ooh. Oh, no, that's just like a certificate of electricity or something. Ooh. Diary. He felt that he was being accursed.
He felt accused,
Oh.
hurt. I chased him away. I insulted him. He was proud, handsome. He said things about me to other people, which he shouldn't have said. Mother caught me coming home drunk. She beat me and sent me to speak to Don Gino every day. He came back and tried to speak to me. I think he liked me. Sometimes I sent him packing and I started shouting at him. But other times I embraced him. I held him tight and loved him.
That candle image is cool. Painful but cool. Dear Director, I've been working at this institution for 5 years now. I'm a simple person, I'm not educated, and I feel embarrassed about writing to you. I always try to look on the bright side, but sometimes we are called upon to do difficult things. That's our duty, and I will understand and accept it. There's no alternative. However, I have decided to write you because something is happening which is simply unacceptable. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with YouTube, but Twitch is working fine, so try that if you can. I'm well aware that there's someone among us who devotes much to attention to the younger female patients who are confused. The serious nature of this fact has compelled me to write to you. I am certain of the indignation and of the measures you will adopt to solve the problem. Please accept my warmest regards and respect. Well, at least someone's a good person there. I'm going to post a link to Twitch so that so that you can see it. There you go. I don't know what's up with YouTube. It's usually fine, but it's pretty bad today. Oh, and it converted my link into a ironically longer tiny URL. That's funny. It's broken on both. Well, Twitch, for me, like it's got like a little you know, chart of the like speed. Twitch has been like a steady like exactly what it's supposed to be, and YouTube is just like in the red. It's been in the red the entire time. So Twitch at the very least should be better. Okay. Which way was I going and which way did I come from? Guess I was going this way. Maybe not. I don't know. Yes, let's go down here. Oh, I went in a giant circle, I think. Maybe I just went down, oh, here. No. No, I just went to... I just turned around. Observation ward is 8. Where is that? 8, 8, 8. Oh, it's where I am now, kinda. It's right here. Okay, so just keep doing what I've been doing. Oh. That's just a bit of, abyss. Light abyss.
She stayed with Renee during those terrible medical examinations, and that gave her the strength to survive.
Okay, so am I Renee, or am I a former nurse, or a friend, or a daughter that shouldn't have been, or who am I? As far as walking simulations go, this is at least one that I want to find the answers to. No, you know what? There's answers to find. That's the key difference. I mean, theoretically, maybe there aren't. Province of Rome, 498. Death report of Juliana Dina. Son of David, deceased and illegible. Born in on place, marital status, single, married to, number of children, profession, religion, culture, referral, diagnosis, remarks, address for correspondence. Nobody knows anything about that person. This is all stuff I've seen before. Wait a minute. I've already been here. This is where I came in. to the Volterra Charity Congregation, which, in full compliance with the directives of the fascist regime, in the spirit of great initiative and the rationality of technical criteria, proceeded to the truly exemplary organization of a self-managed high-intensity cultivation agricultural company on Volterra's fields, where the compact, rugged clay soil was previously used as a sparse pasture land. The Secondary Provincial Commission, in a solemn recognition of this particular rural merit, unanimously voted to assign the present Special Certificate of Honor and a large gold medal in the triennial competition as a prize to all companies under the umbrella of AgroVolterra. The President, the Secretary, Pisa, November 26, 1933. Okay. S. Girolamo Asylum. Note: a visit is granted to military parents for top placement, only to parents, brothers, sisters, wife, and children. If authorized in writing by the family, acquaintances may obtain information about the health and mental condition of patients, calling on the doctor of duty. If such a letter is not presented at the door, access will be denied. Any leave will be granted from time to time when the conditions of the patient permit it, and the requesting parent, brother, wife assures guarantee of surveillance and custody. No other person will be granted access to patients outside the institute. Any item intended for a patient must first be authorized every time by the health authorities. Wine and spirits are strictly forbidden in any case. The director. Stamp. Okay. So, where was I supposed to go? I was told to go to the observation ward, which is where where everything started. Hold on.
They went to the gynecology ward on the upper floor.
You never told me that. It puts its lotion on its skin, and then or else it gets the hose. Wow, I screwed that up. Why do I even try? 4. Oh, it's right there. Oh no, is this gonna be something way worse than the last one? You know what? I can't even tell. Whatever. I hope they had fun drawing that. Okay, here I am.
August 21st, 1938. Confidential. Dear A, I know what you think about these things, so I'm referring a patient to you, Renee T. This wretched girl got out of control and caused trouble in the grounds. She's almost 3 months pregnant. The nurses should be more alert. I'm examining the girl on the 28th. I'll handle things very carefully, don't worry. We don't want to make matters worse.
Wow, talk
Then
about
they
victim
said that
blaming.
Renee was crazy, and that the illness was all in her head.
That's
Careful,
the point of a
little
mental
girl,
hospital.
Careful. I was scared, and I didn't talk to anyone about the illness. Only her. Not even the other doctor. He never touched Renee. He just wrote things down. You can tell me everything.
Ooh.
Don't be afraid, he said. Everything's going to be fine. Do you want to know what I'm writing? I note down what I observe in you, everything I see. He didn't hate Renee. He tried to help her, but he rarely examined her in those small surgeries.
Surgeries. Chapter 5. Okay, so it's when I got here, it said it was the 40s, but this graffiti is like that's not from the 40s. Like, oh, creepy wheelchair moving on its own. This is like late 60s. It's too psychedelic. Also, people in the 40s didn't have time, like in Italy especially, they didn't have time for psychedelic graffiti. I wonder if time is marching on.
The doctor who wrote things down was in Surgery C.
So how was I supposed to know that? Was that actually said anywhere? No. Oh no, he did. Or was that just because I... No, it's just because I did the hint. Say, okay, Surgery C. Surgical ward is 3. It's right behind me. Ambulatorio. Okay, I was supposed to be spooked by something. I guess it was the graffiti, but I like that graffiti. It's kind of cool. I'm more spooked by mysterious chemicals. Stratofluido di Grindalia. I think the middle word means fluid. D is of. Know that. Obviously the fluidio is fluid. Being sarcastic. It's a reflex tester hammer. Okay. Brain one. Let's just pull it open and then poke them right there. Poke them in the brain. Okay, it's a phone. Those are those syringes? Yes. With metal tips, very rare these days.
March 12th, 1938. Renee T., 16 years old. Menstruation at age 12.
Very important to know.
Housewife. Father unknown. Mother a seamstress. Admitted in observation yesterday morning from Pontedera, accompanied by a police officer authorized by the examining magistrate of the Court of Pisa to be admitted for a psychiatric evaluation, which I have carried out. Medical certificate. Mental illness preceded by warning signs. Has suffered from depression for a year, believing she had tuberculosis. Food deprivation. We can't read this document. It is forbidden. We mustn't. If they find out, there will be trouble.
Well, I like the first option. Wait, it talks about Renee, it talks about you. The only other people mentioned were her parents. Right? We have to read it. In any case. What does that mean?
Have you ever wondered who you are?
Yes.
Yes, of course you've wondered.
This is exactly what I was wondering. Okay, so yeah, I was thinking child, but I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe a child. Does that mean I'm wrong?
I never
don't
had
know.
children. I
Okay.
don't think. Let's read it. I must understand. I must remember.
Well, you're wrong there. You did have a child.
She is frightened, hears noises and ghosts, presents serious signs of anxiety, psychosis, suffers from hallucinations. She is
Well,
anxious,
might have had
confused,
a
her
child.
expression is distressed, a questioning look as if terrified, disoriented. She feels confused, hears voices shouting in her head. She doesn't understand things properly. She has been feeling unwell for 2 or 3 months. When questioned, she replies, "My mother wants to hurt me. I am always scared of her. She chases me." "Why are you here?" "I argued with my mother and was so upset that I felt like my head was spinning. There was a woman there who wanted to force me into a life of prostitution. They wanted to condemn me to be burned at the stake. Children whispered, called my name." March 16th. She couldn't sleep last night. They wanted to condemn her to be burned at the stake. April 4th. Transferred to the calm ward, still under my supervision. Yes, that's true. The ward where Amara was.
Amara.
Yes, the stake. The children wanted to burn Renee. She had to pay for what she'd done, like witches at the stake.
That sounds like a hallucination. So is that a persecution complex? Yes, but is it justified? They were just hallucinations. Oh, I think that's a bad sign.
I didn't know what reality was. I never did. I've known many different realities, maybe too many. When you move, everything changes its appearance and meaning.
When you move, everything changes its appearance and meaning. I like all these choices. That's how you know that that it's good. Is you want to make all the choices every time. Well, I went with the you're crazy option every time, so I'm gonna go with absolute reality does not exist. Oh, I didn't get it X'd off this time.
April 21st. She's more awake this morning and is responding to questions, complains of headaches. She became agitated when she found out her mother was there. She says that one day, many years earlier, she was with a friend of hers and met a man who made her get into a car and took her for a ride. He made her smoke cigarettes and drink liquor, and the man showed her certain things. He tried to hurt her and made her go crazy. She says he promised to marry her and made her swear to keep what had happened a secret. These facts were essentially confirmed by her mother. After that, she became arrogant, impatient, and hostile towards her family, especially her mother. She started taking off her clothes in public. Her moods would swing from laughter to tears. She rants. She pleasures herself. It's not true. Renee hostile? It's all made up. They wanted to make her into something she wasn't. And then certain things would have been forgotten. Renee was the bad girl. Maybe I'm starting to understand. That's enough of reading these lies. Let's look for Amara.
Go on. The first clues.
The grounds
me
at the
where
back
to
of the
go.
hospital, and then down to the kitchens.
Kitchens. Don't see kitchens. Grounds, 14. Ah.
This is the road we used to take.
This is where I came in, right? Oh,
If it weren't for her, in the grounds on that bench in spring, so many days. It was an escape, watching nature around us as she talked and smiled. And then there were the kitchens. Sometimes we stole food and ran back to the bench to eat it in secret, and we laughed. She did things to me. Sometimes she touched me. In the shower, I felt her body against mine for the first time. It was a shiver that warmed my soul. Eyes closed, the light slipped away.
all right then.
She wasn't in the system. He wouldn't let her in. That's it. She must be the key to my memories, to the reasons why.
Alright, I'm gonna try fixing the stream again. Should be able to just... yeah, okay. So I don't know why it's such a big problem today. Sometimes it's sometimes it's fine, sometimes it's really low, sometimes it's faster than it should be, which it ends up just filtering it out into normal. Okay, Twitch is... Twitch is way behind. I don't know if it's broken or what. YouTube is also way behind. But I can click to live and see the lies that are there, that it's not live. And I can refresh it, and how is it? not working. It's just giving me a broken page error. Great. Okay, so sounds like I've got internet problems. Let me go to this BRB page. Okay, so I figured it out. It's because I'm running the game at the same time as I'm streaming. I guess all the other PC games that I've been playing before weren't new enough to slow it down, but that's what broke the stream. This is just too intensive of a game to stream and play at the same time, which means that I'm going to have to set up a second computer, which is, oh, it's fantastic. So, yeah. And I just realized that's what that digging sound is. It's the sound of 100% skipped frames detected. Great. Okay. Alright. I'll upload this onto a recording of this, that is, onto my channel, just so that the people who wanted to watch the stream can do that, because nobody's watching it. It's just broken. In fact, I could probably close it, but that's not worth the effort. I might as well just leave the windows open, and if somebody happens to go on the stream, maybe it'll work. Who knows? But that's how it is.
Nature helped me to forget, to escape from the system.
But Thursday, there will be a fix for that. I'm hoping.
The scent of spring. The land of light was far away, and we spent the days chatting on the stone benches.
Ah. Who was that shadow man? Synapsi. Oh, there's more. It's going backwards.
He told me about Bruna's father and brother, but I was already very ill. The light had returned, and that thing made me suffer even more. It was my world, and it was crumbling. When I spoke to Bruna about it, she turned her head away and was silent for a long time.
Okay. That's all good. Oh. This is what the medical records are about. It's anytime you get a choice. Oh, so... I wonder what those are about. I don't get it. And of course, I wish this had a sprint. But it wouldn't be a proper walking simulator if you could walk faster. Gotta pad out that game time. You might be able to get in through there. Oh, okay, that's the end of that. Anything in here? Ah. Okay. The greenhouse. That's here. Okay. That was the purpose of going in there. Just to see that.
Come on, let's look everywhere. She must be here, I'm certain.
She's gotta be here.
Let's look for Amara in the kitchens, in the basement of the building, behind the greenhouse.
That's here, right? Can I turn this switch on? No.
Keep looking. We mustn't give up.
She's gotta be in one of these vats.
Where could she be? We've got to talk to her. Everything will be all right. But being here now, I don't like it. Come on, let's look for her, quickly.
Quickly. Quickly, we must look for her.
We can't stay in here too long. They'll find us. When they found us... Come on, hurry. We've got to find her quickly.
Okay.
We've got to get out of here. They'll find us. But not now. Not yet.
Jeez.
Amara's not here.
Make up your mind.
Maybe she's in the showers. We can find her there. The water was often cold. When it was cold, we ran away. But when it was hot, then she came to Renee under that cruel white light. I can still feel the shivers her body gave me. Everything must return to how it was. If we recreate that magic, she'll come to us. I no longer considered my body as something disgusting and ill. Far from it. I began to look at myself, to caress myself, and smell my own skin. I began to explore and experiment, finding physical pleasure. My ideas were not very clear, and I never spoke to anyone about these things. Bruna, however, spoke about them. She boasted about her love stories and her young men. To my eyes, she was very lucky, always being wooed.
Whoa. Okay. I have to get out of the showers. They're gonna find me. Who are they? I don't know. Aha. Well, here's a laundry machine. Close the door, turn it twice, open the valve, pull the lever, plug it in. Something like that. Okay. Valve. Don't know why I did this, but I'll probably have to do it eventually. It seems important. I just remembered I have a flashlight. Okay. Anything in here? Nope.
We have to turn the water on in the showers and switch the boiler on.
Switch the
All
boiler
the plumbing
on.
systems were in the kitchen area.
No switches here. There we go. Yes, by all means freeze. That's exactly what is called for right
everything is
now.
ready. We can go to the bathrooms. We can go along that narrow corridor in the kitchens. We'll meet her in the showers, yes.
Narrow corridor in the kitchens. Aha! A bike? Really? Why? It's just like they found a bunch of things that could be potentially rusty. Or used by hobos. Ah, I remember here. There's no, here we go. Shower. Toilets.
Not in this ward. Not an observation, remember?
Fine.
Let's go to the calm ward.
You're the boss. Here we go. I think. Yeah.
Everything's ready. Let's get undressed and leave our
Wonderful.
clothes on the hooks in the changing rooms.
This can't go wrong. I don't see any way in which it could.
Let's turn the water on now, and everything will be as before.
I don't see how you could turn it on. Can't open that. Is that a valve? Yes. Ah.
Amara was the only thing Renee had. They separated them. Renee went to the slightly agitated ward, the one that terrified everybody.
Yeah, it looks terrifying. Ah, no. Why you do this? This is more than slightly terrifying.
Those injections were a torture, the just punishment for what I was doing. And what about her? Who knows where Amara was? They had taken me upstairs into the ward where no one wanted to go.
Upstairs. Oh, right, upstairs. Semi-agitated ward. This way. Yes, open the doors.
When there was too much chaos, they closed all the windows and the door. They turned off the lights, and it was pitch black. Some people fell asleep. Some others stopped seeing their demons and became more calm.
This room was meant for me. This is my room. Ah! Okay, that graffiti is scary. Because it looks like it's curtains or shadows or something, and then you look up and it's like, no! It's Ted or whatever from Donnie Darko. Frank. That's creepy too. Weird face. Okay, down this hallway. How about it? Surprisingly nothing. Suppose I should try to open all these doors. I suppose they're all gonna be locked. Yep. Yep. Yep, yep. What is the secret clue that I have to unlock? Wait, what's this room? Aha, aha.
Montefoscoli, December 20th, 1941. Dear Director, could you please let me know how my daughter, your patient Renee T., is getting along? I've written to my daughter several times, but have received no reply. I'm very worried, particularly as I've been ill for some time and have not been well enough to come and visit her. Please kindly let me know when it will be possible for me to bring my daughter home. Your humble servant, Ada T. Bring this letter to the attention of Dr. C so he can assess the potential discharge of the patient.
Not delivered. There's some serious shade going on in this hospital. I don't like that.
Let's look for Renee's room in the slightly agitated ward.
Pretty sure I found it. But whatever. I don't see any notes or anything like that. Aha!
They put a straight jacket on you. They gave you you a cold shower. They suffocated you with a sheet. They tied you to the bed. They tied me to the bed.
Okay, so she is two
A
people?
woman died next to me,
No.
choked by her own vomit. She was tied down because she wouldn't stop pleasuring herself. I can still hear her death rattle. I screamed, but nobody came. Everybody screamed in there, all of them. It was then I saw the doll, which wasn't Charlotte. No, she wasn't Charlotte.
It was Satan. Ugh.
The past was like the present. That doll, that man, the shame. Renee was increasingly divorced from reality. How will I ever find out what really happened? How will I ever find Amara again if I can't even find myself?
Well, I guess I gotta just wait for those doors. But I can close these in the meantime. 'Cause why not? Maybe something will happen. Oh, what's this?
Montefoscoli, November 12th, 1939. My dear daughter, it is with great sadness that I heard what happened. Your transfer and your sufferings are a cause of great worry for me. It will take time, but you'll see, things will improve. They'll treat you and you'll get better again. I pray a lot, every day. Write to me often, and tell me if you need anything. I promise I'll do what I can. Try to be strong. Mom. This is the last letter she wrote to me. Once I was put into this ward, I was overwhelmed by loneliness. After that medical examination, I received no more letters from Mom. Why is that man here? Why doesn't she come to see me? Did I make a mistake? It didn't seem like she wanted to abandon me. What did I do wrong? I'd like to be able to reply to her again now, to change things.
Get me out of this place. It frightens me so much. They've taken away everything. I'm so alone. Nobody knows about me. If it's as if I didn't exist. They hurt me. Okay, so now that I know that they're censoring things and not sending them out, it's as if I didn't exist. It would be a good one. This is a hard no, even though it's true. Let's go with this. Yay, I think that's good. I have a fear which I can't understand. I'm completely confused. I can't keep on living like this without any reason. I can't even cry anymore. You were right. I know. I was wrong. I realize now. I'm so ashamed. If only you knew how much. Even my friend helped me might do something. I can't even cry anymore. Okay. I just wish I could die. Every night I hope I don't wake up again. They hate me. He hates me. He wants to kill me, but nobody understands. Nobody believes me. But now I'll behave for sure. Now things will be fine. I'll work hard. I'll be very good. I don't know what's happening to me. Sometimes I don't even know where I am. These are all terrible. Used up all the good choices earlier. I'll work hard and be good. Oh.
Perhaps she would have listened to me. Will she reply?
No. Frozen forever. Okay. Where do I go to send mail?
The letters were sent to the archive. It was their job to post them.
And by post, they mean shred. Archive. Archive. Maybe downstairs. I still don't see it. Unless that's what 3 is. Well, I don't have any better leads. Let's check it out. Right behind me. This looks like an archive. Administrative file of Armara, admitted on June 15th, 1937, died on November 8th, 1942. And this is me, right? Yeah. 1938, December 3rd. June 15th, 37. Okay. Where do I put my mail? Okay, come on. There's gotta be a little mailbox somewhere. Am I supposed to just leave this on a shelf? Oh, sure, I'll take it. Oh.
My memory of those years is hazy. Between the age of about 7 and 10. My memories are disconnected, and I couldn't say how many times and how frequently the light used to come. My mother gave me a doll around that time. Charlotte. Thinking back to it makes me want to laugh. But at the beginning, I remembered that I was afraid of her. I thought she wanted to harm me, to kill me and take my place. But when the light came, she would stay beside me, and her presence. Did not disturb me. I was able to talk to her, and so she became my best friend. At least until I was in grade 2, when everything changed. She didn't laugh at me, and if I had to say something to my mother, I asked her to say it. When things inside me turned bad, she was the only one I could turn to. Now all of this makes me blush, but Charlotte was a real friend to me. I knew that she was just a doll. I wasn't stupid, but at the same time, she was real too. I don't know how to explain it. It's difficult. My mother would cuddle her and tell her things. I guess she was trying to communicate with me, but back then I was too afraid to understand it.
Sounds like someone's got multiple personality disorder of some sort. Where do I put this message? Okay, I'm in the archive. Where do I put it to give to them? Irrelevant. Irrelevant. Isn't there just a hole where I can drop this? Come on. Come on, pal. Really, the 3 is worn off on every single map. Okay, so this is the waiting room. Oh, admissions. I don't want that. I want archives. Admissions. Well, that is 3. Number 3. What's in here? Bunch of trash. Trash garbage. Come Come on, just let me put this on a stack so I can move on. I would like to just place this on the shelf. Why is that not possible? It's all I need to do. Searching for other buttons I could press. The letters were sent to the archive. It was their job to post them. Post them where? Here, perhaps? You know what? This is a huge waste of time. I'll be back in a second. Okay. Let's see if I can find it.